Wronski and Saldana. The full band couldn't be here tonight, but we're gonna play some songs anyway. All right. Well, I thought I'd be somebody, thought I knew I'd be somebody, thought I'd finally put my trophy on the shelf. But the winds have changed direction, giving you a new perception. So I guess I'll just go and fuck myself. Well, I thought I heard you calling, thought it was in love you were falling, thought you had eyes for me and no one else. But that must have been an echo, 'cause it seems it's me that you've let go. So I guess I'll just go and fuck myself. Caught up in the madness that is every waking day, spins my head in circles as the world slowly turns. Is this something new? Have I always felt this way? Am I just reading the same book, but I never seem to learn? I thought you were right behind me, or just maybe right beside me, till I saw your name in lights up on the wall. And instead of being the victor, I'll go grab a fifth of Michter's and go and fuck myself after all. That night I left the party early, 'cause I had to get up early. I rode home in the cab all by myself. Well, got home safe from harm, I went to bed, set my alarm to wake up, to go and fuck myself. Don't know all this staggering on even fits in every day. When you're on a Ferris wheel, you can't see that it turns. Need 2 extra hands to count how long I felt this way. Am I just reading the same book, but I never seem to learn? Till I saw I play the answer, thought I'd go and be a dancer, and I'd dance away all the fears I had back then. Could only dance inside my head, my dancing shoes, they were full of lead, so I guess I'll just go fuck myself again. Last night I dreamt that you were drowning. Through the waves I saw you frowning. Your eyes were crying silently out for help. So I stripped off all my clothes, into the water I boldly dove. I saved your life and then you said, go fuck yourself. All right, thank you. The name of that song, you may have guessed, it's called So I Guess I'll Just Go Fuck Myself. Thank you. All right, and then we got... Next song's a song about drinking. Woo! It's called The Wagon. Drinking and the occasional lack thereof, of course. It's a little bit of both. That's this song. All right, here we go. Well, that Miller Lite touched a pretty sight, felt that I could not go wrong. And a Tanqueray after a long hard day made me not feel alone. But suddenly I can't feel the grip as I'm reaching for the phone. I felt my body slip as I was left all alone, lying in a puddle of beer on the kitchen floor. When I woke up, almost choked up, I couldn't believe my eyes. My head was breaking, my hands were shaking as if they were hypnotized. I sprinted to my fridge, but I was out of luck. Nothing to scratch my itch that I could drink from a cup. But could there be in life something else more? So I'm on the wagon, on the wagon. I'm not drinking, Lord, and so far I'm not gagging. Feeling like a puppy dog whose tail just won't stop wagging. I'm sailing, Lord, I'm sitting on the wagon. But sobriety can go a short way when boredom fills the room. And drinking memories and the miseries can fill your heart with gloom. I sprinted to my fridge, but I was out of luck. But soon I'm face to face, standing right in front of the liquor store, wondering what would happen if I stepped inside the door. Off the wagon, off the wagon. Yes, I'm drinking, Lord, but hell no, I'm not bragging. Running off the rails along with all these girls I'm shagging. I'm sorry, Lord, but I'm off the wagon. But then it's been a week and I can't eat and it all comes back the same. Promises I can't keep and I can't sleep. I can barely remember my name. And my head aches and my heart aches. Don't know why I play this game. Can someone help me find something of myself I can reclaim? Can someone help me scrape the mucus off of my brain? Well, the time flies while your brain fries and months turned into years. Friends came and went and my money was spent on booze and wine and beers. I'd wake up in my bed and couldn't come to grips. Instead, I'd nurse my head with a bottle to my lips. But is living like this just cashing in the chips? So I'm on the wagon, on the wagon. I'm not drinking, Lord, and hell fucking yes, I'm bragging. Soaring through the air like a magical, mystical dragon. I'm sailing, Lord, I'm sitting on the wagon. Yes, I'm saying, Lord, I'm staying on the wagon. Yes, I'm praying, Lord, I'm staying on the wagon. Thank you. So this next song is put in because some of you guys might be following, not really our type of music, but there's a big beef going on in popular music and between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Well, I tried starting a beef with Drake like years ago because he had a song called, I don't know what it's called, but it was about, you used to call me on my cell phone. It was this huge hit. Well, I was like, let's one-up that with an even more nostalgic and wistful song. The song's called Landline. And, all right, we're going to play it. Here we go. I can still recall the time when I held your hand in mine as we walked home from school so long ago. And then when I got home, I'd run straight to the phone and we'd talk all night long, but that you know. But things never stay the same. High school came, you moved away, and I never got to say my goodbye. But I think of you still, and I still pay my folks' phone bill, just in case maybe you will drop me a line. 'Cause I can still remember calling you on my landline that winter, spring, that summer, and that fall. Those 7 precious digits still remind me once you were mine. The number's still the same, I hope you call. So much gets lost in the mail, don't know nothing about email. I've left no other trail for you to find. Though I know you've moved on, that pain still lingers on, picks away at the corners of my mind. I know it's holding on to hope, and I feel just like a dope. I got a better chance the Pope gives me a call. But if someday you do, I know just what I'll do. Say that I love you, that is all. 'Cause I can still remember calling you on my landline. Each conversation, I remember them all. Dial 7 digits so I can hear your voice one more time. The number's still the same in case you call. Thinking about you is like wishing in a well. Everybody says all I need is a cell. But I still keep that phone line, but the reason I don't tell sits right here in case you say what the hell. And you decide to give me a call on your landline. Those years gone by, we'll talk about them all. Dial those 7 digits so I can hear your voice one more time. The number's still the same, I hope you call. So take that, Drake. Scathing diss track. All right, this next one is it's called $2,500. Basically, the story of this song is back when I was living in Brooklyn, I was printing out concert tickets, back when you had to, print them out. And I did that at a computer cafe, and I left my email open. Some guy comes in, changes all my passwords, emails everybody, saying I'm like stuck in Turkey, and I need $2,500 to get, a hotel, get a new passport, all this stuff. And no one sent him any money. I changed my passwords back eventually, but he actually changed everything. And I wrote a song about it. So this song is called $2,500, about my fictional, ill-fated trip to Turkey. I was drifting across the nation, thought I'd take a vacation. I just wanted to go someplace where I didn't feel so blue. When I got to Penn Station, they asked my destination. I just wanted to go someplace that didn't remind me of you. When I touched down in Turkey, well, I felt nothing could hurt me. Nothing worse than the pain of knowing what I really am. So I hit the bottle, I went at this town full throttle. Thought I'd won the lotto, but now I'm stuck here in a jam. 'Cause I guess them Istanbul lights were too bright when they shine, and the women on the corner, they were looking far too fine. So I'm halfway across the world without a cent to call my own, and just need $2,500 to get home. Soon I burst the bubble, got myself in trouble, got myself in a place that was so dark I couldn't see. Her name was Gabriella, she asked for my umbrella. I said it wasn't raining, she said let's just see. When I woke up in the morning, the cops came in without a warning. I looked at her eyes and just saw her pointing back at me. I didn't know what was happening. Was it guns or drugs or trafficking? I wish that I could tell you why you're now hearing from me. 'Cause I guess them Istanbul lights were too bright when they shine, and the women on the corner, they were looking far too fine. So I'm sitting here asking like I've never asked before, Just need 2,500 bucks, not a penny more. Good old Constantinople used to make me hopeful, but 7 years gone by now, in the wink of an eye now. This city has destroyed me, the women now all avoid me. I just wanna go back to the States, see some New York license plates. 'Cause I guess them Istanbul lights were too bright when they shine, and the women on the corner, they were looking far too fine. So if you've ever loved me, won't you please come to the phone? Send me 2,500 bucks, I'm all alone. Send me $2,500, I'm all alone. Send me $2,500 to get home. Thank you. All right, we got like 2 more here. This next song's a New York song as well. I lived in Bushwick, and I was seeing this girl that lived in the Village. And everyone was talking about the imposing shutdown of the L train and how you'd get to Manhattan and how life would be so different. I forget what they even did, but it was all people talked about for a long, long time. So this song is called Will You Still Love Me When the L Train Shuts Down? Will you still love me when everything starts spinning around? Will you still want me when the world flips upside down? I'm not asking you to love me till I'm 6 feet underground. But will you still love me when the L train shuts down? Too many city years sitting and growing old. Spent too many city beers trying to keep warm from the cold. Spent too many city tears looking for a heart of gold. But all those city fears melted with your hand to hold. That's why I'm saying, will you still love me when the world flips upside down? Will you still call me? Will you want to come around? Not asking you to love me if the world burns to the ground. Will you still love me when the L train shuts down? Gonna be a marathon race from the Village to Bushwick, but the thought of not seeing your face is just making me sick. Will you still come to my place even though it might be a trick? Just hope that's not the case, I just wanna see you quick. That's why I'm saying, will you still see me if you can't travel underground? Will you still want me? Will you want to come around? Will you still come see me when I'm in New York's lost and found? Will you still love me when the L train shuts down? Can't face it, the times and changes, I don't know what it means. But if you let me and you won't forget me, I swear I'll move to Queens. I can't hear it, it's breaking my spirit, still want you in my jeans. But if you say, what the hell, fuck the L, you know it would make my dreams. Will you still love me when the world flips upside down? Will you come to Brooklyn or will you just stay downtown? If you keep your arms around me, I'll feel like a king wearing a crown. So will you still love me when the L train shuts down? All right, thank you. All right, thanks a lot, guys. All right, we got one more. All right. Yeah, we got one more. This song's called Frosted Flakes because I was, I don't know, watching daytime television and a Frosted Flakes commercial comes on. You know, you need to grow up when you're like watching TV and that's the advertisements that come on. Like, anyway, pretty much that day I wrote this, so I kind of couldn't come up with a different title. So this song's called Frosted Flakes. Thank you very much. Well, my Uncle George was a gambling man. He lost everything he had except the kitchen garbage can. As soon as he got some money together, he blew it away like it was light as a feather. When I asked him why, this is what he said to me. He said a tiger can't hide his stripes, just like a barn owl stays up all night. Why do the salmon always swim upstream? Some things just the way they is, that's the same for me. Well, my cousin Timmy, he liked cocaine. He done did everything he could to put it in his brain. Well, we saved up, sent him off to rehab. When he got out, he wanted it twice as bad. And when I asked him why, this is what he said to me. He said a tiger can't hide his stripes, just like a barn owl stays up all night. Why do the salmon always swim upstream? Some things just the way they is, that's the same for me. Well, my Uncle George was a thieving kind of guy. Robbed a man of everything he had except his one glass eye. Well, he got caught, spent 4 years in jail. When he got out, he was back out on the stealing trail. And when I asked him why, this is what he said to me. He said a tiger can't hide his stripes, just like a barn owl stays up all night. Why do the salmon always swim upstream? Some things just the way they is, that's the same for me. Oh yeah, some things just the way they is, that's the same for me. One more time. Some things just the way they is, that's the same for me. Thank you so much. Wronski Saldana, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Luke Wronski.